Hey guys, welcome back to another Mez in Your Mental. I hope you're recovering from an amazing weekend. I know I am. I have some guests here with me. Shout you guys out. You guys are special.
It's your girl, Banks, the boss, a lot of money, house entertainment, and I spit NYC.
Hey everyone, it's Viva LBanks, one of the previous winners of Smoke the Mic competition. Shout out to I Spit NYC.
Cool. Shout out to you. We're definitely gonna get into that. I like how you already put that in. He's like, yo, I just need y'all to know that I'm a winner. Off bat.
Yeah,
right now.
One of the winners.
All right. So where are you from, LBanks? Let's start off with you.
I'm definitely from Queens, so this is my hometown.
Oh.
Yeah, I walk around. Oh, I have to speak. Oh, yeah, I'm too cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely from Queens. I actually hang out around the corner all the time, so you guys can see me at any given day. I sell jewelry, handmade jewelry like these. Oh, I'm not doing entertainment and stuff, so
that's awesome. Where can we check that out? Do you have like a specific website or anything we can check that out?
I don't have a specific website right now because I'm super into the entertainment thing, but I might have one. I have an Instagram though for it. It's called Culture Clash Jewelry out on Instagram.
Okay,
so
and that's spelled regular. Culture Clash Jewelry.
Clash Jewelry.
Make sure you guys check that out because she has some dope jewelry on right now. So.
Yeah, so
and I'm like obsessed with jewelry, so like that's a good thing. So we need to do like a collabo.
We should, and all of them mean something. They all have a meaning, so it's like
like what are the ones that you're wearing right now? What do they mean?
Now I have a tiger eye and a black onyx with a matte finish. The tiger eye, it enhances your creativity. So usually when I see artists, I like to offer them or probably give them this as a gift. The black onyx makes you feel a little bit more powerful and gives you a little bit more confidence.
I love that. And how did you ever find that out? Like, or are these definitions that you put on them, or
no, it's not definitions that I put on them. Every stone. Well, I'm really into like the spiritual side of things.
Me too.
That's neither here or there. But
it is. No, it's here because people think I'm a hippie because I like meditate. I do it all.
Yeah,
but
I do the same.
You need that.
I do the same. But with natural stuff like rocks and all that, I just looked into what they mean and what kind of, I don't want to say powers because that sound very like magical, but what kind
we live in a magical world.
We do, but I don't want to seem like a weirdo.
What? You can't be a weirdo on Mez in Your Mental because I'm Queen Weirdo. Okay, I told you I meditate. Once people hear me meditate, they're like, what are you talking about? What does that even mean? I'm like, but you have to.
I don't want to seem like a weirdo. But no, but seriously, all of them have different meanings. But that's another time. I'll have to go on and on.
But that's super dope, and you make sure to check that out because I'm excited for that. Yes. Please. And I was snooping through your Facebook, and yes, I found out that you are Haitian.
Yes.
So pound in the place. Yes.
My family is definitely from Haiti.
Good. Because you know what? I don't get enough love for being Haitian. And then we have Haitians coming in talking about they're Haitian.
Yeah. There's a lot of Haitians.
There's a lot of Haitians.
I've realized.
Honestly, though, honestly, as I've grown up, I've learned to actually embrace those Haitians because back in the day, being Haitian was like looked down upon. Oh, my God, you're Haitian? Oh, you're dirty. Oh, my God. But now people actually want to be that. So I'm like,
it's interesting because definitely when I was growing up, being Haitian or whatever was really like oh my God, they would say certain things and you feel bad like, oh my God, I'm Haitian. But now that fast forward 10-15 years later, musicians are talking about it. The rap culture are repping Zopound.
Absolutely.
Haitians all day long. So it kind of feels great. And on top of that, our food is very awesome.
It's amazing. So, if you haven't had it, you need to.
Yeah, be very focused.
You were mad serious about that. You was like, close to the mic though. And how about you? You have an accent here. I was going to ask you that before, but I was like, I should ask him on the show.
I'm going to +1. I'm Haitian as well.
You're not.
100% Haitian.
You see?
Yeah.
We got the whole. I also speak Creole as well.
So bound connection in this building. Oh my God! I was not ready for that. I thought you were like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah.
Were you just playing with me?
No, I'm
very serious.
I'm serious.
Oh.
A lot of people don't know that. Like, I'm a reggae fusion artist, but my accent, I don't have a heavy Haitian accent like someone like Haitian V does.
Yeah.
But this is my natural voice, and people could tell I'm Caribbean, but they can't tell where I'm from.
Where you're from? That's awesome.
So when I decided to be an artist and sing, I was like, I have this Caribbean voice, and I'm like, it best suits reggae music. Best suits me.
Yeah.
So when I perform, people are so surprised. They're like, yo, shout out to the Yardie. I'm like, nah, I eat banan.
What would we call ourselves? Because they're Yardies. So what are we, Haitians?
I don't know what we would call ourselves. We're just gonna make something up.
We do.
We'll figure it out.
Cool.
Like, give us like in the next 10 minutes. We'll definitely have something ready for you guys.
By the end of the show, we'll know. Okay. So what is it that you do? Because honestly, there is a lot. I mean, we started off the show and you already started talking about a venture of yours, which is your jewelry line.
Yeah.
So what is it that you're doing right now?
Right now, I do a little bit of everything, but my main focus is this company that I have called I Spend YC, and I also do have my own label, which I have artists under there, Buttercool and Hollywood YSA. You'll see. I don't know. I don't think they ever came to you with the Dean's List tour. I'm not sure if they ever came here, but I do have artists that's under me. I Spend YC is a relatively new venture where we work with other artists. So we have a big catalog of artists. So we've worked with a lot of celebrities as well as underground and up and coming artists, where we do showcases, concerts, ciphers, interviews, anything you could think of. It's like a hub for music.
Okay.
Hip-hop, pretty much.
And we're going to get on I Spit NYC very soon, but I just want to get back on that. So you said that you have a lot of artists under you.
Yeah.
So what would you be, like a manager in some
Well,
way?
I own the label.
Oh, okay.
So
cool.
I own the
label
label. It's Lot of Money House Entertainment.
That's what LMHENT stands for.
Exactly.
Okay, because I was going to ask you that too. I was like, okay.
Yeah, Lot of Money House Entertainment. I own the label, so it's basically like any other record label. I do have artists under me. Right now, since it's an indie situation, it does come off like a management kind of thing, only because I'm very hands-on with everybody's projects and getting their stuff out there. So I do work on their branding, their marketing, bookings and all that stuff. So any like day-to-day manager work I would do. But at the end of the day, it's still a label and it works as a label, and we still have things that we will be publishing and putting out as a label.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as a kid, because I mean, you do so much, so I have to take it back to when you were a kid. What was one of the first things that you were obsessed with, like as a kid? Well, not obsessed with, but what was one of the first things that you gravitated towards as a kid?
I knew how to draw very well, so I would really be one of the kids in the class that would probably, like, if there was a play, I would probably be the one drawing the scenery and stuff like that. So that was like a gift that I had that was weird. So I still know how to draw now, but I'm just not.
And you have to stop. You have to take the weird out of the vocabulary, because you're on Mezzy and Mental. I am beyond weird. I seriously have dreams about drawing, and then I wake up and all I can draw is a heart and a star, and it's really depressing.
I mean,
I'm really depressed by it, actually. It's like really depressing. Like, I wish I could draw.
I don't know. To me, drawing is so simple. People make it seem like it's the most difficult thing in the world.
See, when people are natural artists, of course they're gonna say that, right? But yeah, so how did you get into the music? Because this is like, making your own label, all that. That's not something that someone who just likes to be a musician could just do. You have to like love music. Of course.
I mean, if we're gonna backtrack to my whole thought process growing
up. Let's do a little backtrack.
I definitely was into the arts. When I was younger, I would do the whole modeling and acting and all that stuff. So I was really comfortable on doing entertainment in general. So a lot of people thought I would either be an actress or a comedian, because apparently I was funny to people. I have no idea why, but they thought I would either be that or acting. Didn't do that. Did it a little bit, but it was just like, I don't know, I was missing something. Then the era of Bow Wow came out, and I was like, oh, I could do that. That's easy. So I started writing my raps. I realized that I could rap, and I thought I was going to be the biggest rap star ever. That definitely wasn't what the situation was at all.
Did you have a rap name at that time?
The rap name at that time. That rap name at that time was Baby Girl with a U. So it was BABYGURL, and I would emphasize it in every rap that I would do when I was at that age. It was actually very...
Do you remember like one of the lines from it? Like, it's Baby Girl with a U. Don't forget
I don't actually remember a line specific. Nah, I don't. And if I did, I would probably say I don't, because that would be embarrassing.
And did you end up doing any showcases with that, or?
The only biggest thing I probably did with rapping wise, I wrote a jingle for the DEP, that water company that everybody uses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So when I was in private school, I got invited to. It was like it was a statewide jingle contest or whatever, and I won. So that was like the biggest thing that I probably did with rap. Then I said, yeah. Went into fashion, graduated with a fashion degree.
Cool. From where?
The Art Institute of New York City. Cool. Then I was like, okay, we got that under our belt. I still was in love with music. Opened my label, got my artists, and we're popping off and doing what we got to do.
Okay. And you know what? And side note, you're Haitian when you have to go to private school. I just had to put that in there. Because you just tried to slide. She's like, when I was in private school. No, it's real when you went to private school, because you're Haitian. But so what into getting that label together? Because I mean, you say it like, oh yeah, I just made a label. You say like it's so easy, which I mean, for you, when you have a passion for it, it's something that's more easy. But
let's be very clear, it's not easy at all. It's actually very difficult. It's one of the most difficult things that I've actually attempted to do and actually stuck with, because building a label, you're not only working with yourself, you're actually working with other people, meaning it's no longer about what I think. I have to take in consideration that there are other people that's pushing my brand, and I need to not only ensure that they push my brand the way that I want it to be pushed, but also their brand. So it's like it's interesting. You kind of have to like bend a little bit to make sure their brand is out there, but they're actually representing Lot of Money House Entertainment the way that I would want it to be represented.
Oh, wow.
So it's weird, but it's a good weird.
But how does a fashion designer, a fashion major, is able to be a manager? Like, I know for myself, it's like a lot of things, you have to learn upon yourself with life, because school is not going to teach you everything.
Of course not.
But like, how did you even like know about brand? Like, how did you know about branding and marketing and selling them, and like, how did that even come about?
I mean, I had a natural knack for business. Like, even from a kid, I would be the person that would sell chips, candy in the school. I used to get in trouble all the time, but I would orchestrate it so well that the team that I had that was selling chips and candy and all that, we were making money. We were getting the Jordans and the sneakers. A lot of people don't know that, but people who were in my high school and my junior high school know that I used to sell everything. So having that business mind was always there, but it was on a lower level. But learning about branding and marketing and stuff like that, it was simply just doing my research. I actually look at the people like Russell Simmons or a Jay-Z or a Diddy and try to understand what makes an artist. And a lot of people feel like it's just the talent, but it's a packaging that goes there, that you have to put everything together to really sell a brand, something that people want to actually be a part of. They're not going to buy your stuff if they don't want to be a part of it. I want to feel like I want to be like XYZ.
Right.
That's why I'm buying your CD. That's why I'm either buying your t-shirts, going to your concerts, because I want to feel a part of something.
Absolutely. And you said that in your Facebook. You said something about like, it's not about the artist selling an artist. It's about you selling your brand.
Of course.
You have a lot of, and I was going to say, you have a lot of motivational quotes on your, you don't think of it as motivational because these are actually coming from you. But when I was reading, I was like, yo, these are dope. Like, the things that you say, it's just like, it's true to life. If that makes any sense.
I feel like a lot of people don't feel like they're responsible for our generation, because we're all young, right? So you feel like, oh, yo, you know what? It doesn't matter. We're all just chilling. We just hanging. I feel like giving that kind of knowledge that I know should be spread out. If I know something and I feel like probably somebody is not aware, or probably they don't know, why not be the person to tell them? And I don't care if I'm your age or younger. I'm just here to give you anything that might help you go even that much further.
Absolutely.
So I try to put some stuff out there on Facebook, because I know a lot of people are sometimes intimidated to come up to me, which I found very strange. They'll see me at events but they say nothing, but on my Facebook they'll be very active and talk to me.
Well, I mean, because you know what, and I could say, like, from looking at your Facebook and everything like that, you could tell that you're somebody who is about your business. If you ain't coming to me telling me nothing that's about our business, then get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you cut the.
That is definitely true.
Hey, I'm just saying, I don't know. This is just. I've met you before. I've seen your Facebook, but I'm just saying that's definitely true.
But guys, I'm also a human being, and I like to have fun and hang out. I'm not saying if you see me in a business situation, maybe that might not be the perfect time to hang out and stuff. But what I'm saying is, just it will be better if you come talk to me in real life. That way I could actually sit down and have a real conversation with you for free. A free conversation. You're not paying for it, and we could just talk and figure things out and stuff like that.
And you have a lot of knowledge, so I would definitely shout out to you.
Everyone has knowledge. Tap into it, people.
You got to tap into it. But you know what? It's different. I feel like it's different aspects of knowledge, and not everybody taps into it, because it's like I might know something about radio, and you know something about branding and marketing as a person. That's a completely different. I know because I'm invested in radio. So it's like, you kind of like, all right, let me just focus on this one thing. So it's like when you talk to other people that kind of are on the same path as you and they have different aspects of knowledge, it's just like, it blows your mind. Like, because when I was reading your Facebook, I'm like, this is the knowledge bowl right here.
That's networking at its best, and people take that for granted. A lot of people want to stay inside their little cocoon or their little shell, and they're like, yo, I'm not going to either an event, or if they go to the event, to party or drink, which is cool. I have no problem with that. Do your thing. But you need to also understand that every second is a moment, meaning you need to grasp that. You're not going to go to an event just to party. That doesn't make sense to me. That's not making you money. Like, you need to go over there with the mission to actually make 2 or 3 connections that day, or at least let people know that you exist. And I think people slipping. They're like, not everyone,
Not everyone.
I know a lot of people that are very focused and driven to do what they want to do, but a lot of people take things for granted, and it's not cool,
crazy,
man.
and it's sad. That's true.
It's not cool.
Okay, so and are you involved in the Dean's List tour or?
I performed in actually one of the stops, and I also helped my friend organize one of the showcases.
Cool. All right. So, first, this is a general question for both of you guys, but since I'm talking to you first, how did you get involved with Dean's List tour?
With the Dean's List tour, I actually met Nigel in one of his first showcases at St. Francis, and he's actually friends with one of my friends and producers. And I heard people talking about this Nigel guy around 2011, and I asked him, is this guy valid or whatnot?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
You always got to make sure people are valid.
Yeah, we played ball together in elementary school. He's cool. And then I spoke to Nigel, and me and Nigel talked for about 2 to 3 hours, and he was telling his plans, and I'll speak about my plans. So, I'm not part of Nigel's team, but we always talk about ideas.
Absolutely.
So
basically what we were just saying.
Yeah, so let's say if I go to one of Nigel's events, and after I'll tell him, hey, that was a good event, but I think you should do this next time to improve upon it. And when he's at one of my performances or whatnot, he'll give me pointers or whatnot. So we'll always give each other pointers.
Oh, okay. So you guys build off of each other.
Yeah,
that's awesome. How about you? How did you get involved with the Dean's List?
Yeah. That's just,
and No Boys Allowed. And I know because I feel like you're part of all the toys, right?
That's just a power move. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people take these things for granted. Like I said, I think a few days ago, affiliation is powerful. Cross promotion is powerful.
Absolutely.
Right? I Spell NYC is definitely a movement within itself. You know what I'm saying? Dean's List is a movement within itself. But merging those two, now what we did was we actually brought two different, how can I say this?
Ventures?
Groups of people who wouldn't know that we existed. And it's like, oh, okay, now, I'm about to go see what I Spell NYC show look like. Or a person who doesn't know anything about the Dean's List is like, oh, all right, maybe I might want to try out for the Dean's List tour next year, or whatever the situation might be. That was just like a power move right there. That's pretty much it.
That was all right, cool. And so now let's talk about I Spell NYC. Because we have them everywhere, buttons everywhere.
Oh yeah, we got the buttons and all that.
We got buttons. Make sure to get your buttons. But so how did I Spell NYC come about?
With that situation, it was interesting. Basically, I was in between artists. I just dropped a group of artists that was under my label. I was like, I had to start off fresh. But as you know, getting artists is not an easy situation, and I felt like I still wanted to be in the loop of what was going on with hip hop and the culture, so I needed to be around it because that's something that I do enjoy. I was like, how do I do that and still be around artists while still looking for artists? That's when the whole I Spell NYC idea came out, where we interviewed people, we went out and did showcases, ciphers, etc., and it kind of kept us. We kind of kept our hand on the pulse with hip hop. Yeah. And through that, I actually found a couple of artists that are on a lot of Money House Entertainment through those ventures. So I Spell NYC is kind of like I said, it's just like a hub. It's we have a lot of Money House, and then we have I Spell NYC, who's like our extended family.
Oh, I love that.
That's pretty much what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so how do you even get all of these artists? Because we'll get to all of that, but it's like so many. I know it's like 5 per cipher. Right? Or 5 to 6?
Yeah. Let me be very clear for anyone who's listening. When I first started I Spell NYC, it was like the most difficult situation to get an artist even involved. It was like, you know how you see somebody post things over and over and over and over and over, and you just ignore like, yo, what is she talking about?
Yeah.
So that was me. A year or so ago, that was me. I'm like, yo, I need artists for a cipher, because I started off with the ciphers. I need an artist for a cipher. Everybody just ignore me. It was not until a few people was like, all right, I guess we have nothing to do. Let's do these ciphers. That everything started snowballing, and people was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Then I met this guy named Ether Blow Boy. I don't know if he's listening because he's at work right now.
Don't worry, it'll be on mezzaninemental.com.
Yeah, he works closely with me. He does a lot of our video work and all that stuff, but he works with the marketing as well. He just came off and was like, yo, it seemed like you're very passionate about what you're doing. I really don't know what you're doing, but I want to get involved. And he did. And now I Spell NYC is kind of like a household name for at least anyone who's really into the hip-hop scene.
Absolutely.
And we have celebrities that vouch for us. We've worked with everyone from Change Drugs to people in love and hip-hop.
Wow.
Yeah, we've done a lot. It's cool.
Absolutely. I would definitely want to film a vlog of that, just because it's like, just to see the hustle that you put in, just put all that work in. You put in so much work, and that's honestly, just quick quick promo, shameless promotions and stuff. But like that's why I want to do my vlogs, because I want to show all that hard work that goes into being an artist, or being, being the head honcho of everything. It's huge. Like, and that's super dope.
I think people take it for granted, because a lot of people with media today, a lot of people see the results of things. People don't see the process.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like a person who's just coming up, they're seeing this to that. This they don't see. I don't think you guys can see what I'm talking about, but since this is being recorded, I'm talking about the middle part. The middle part is the hustle and bustle, the grind of every day. I had to go and get myself into certain shows to get these to get celebrities even knowing me. Some certain celebrities kind of shrugged me off and was just like, and then saw me again and was just like, oh, okay. And then now they're repping I Spit NYC and they're familiar with the brand. You know what I mean? It's really just letting yourself go and just putting yourself out there and just do it, yo. We only got one life to live.
We do. Okay, so I need to hear from the artist perspective, because when I was reading it, it said 16 bars in 60 seconds. First of all, how did you get involved with I Spit NYC?
I Spit NYC. Actually, I don't remember where I met Banks, but I've been going to a lot of events in New York City, and as a performer, I want to see the scene before I actually involve myself in it. So I knew Nigel, so I went to his events, and then I guess I met Banks in one of those events.
Absolutely.
And then I added Banks on Facebook, and I saw the Smoke the Mic and I'm not a rapper, so I don't do the ciphers.
Yeah.
But I saw the Smoke the Mic competitions. But every time Banks had it, I always had work that night, and I was like, okay. But I was a little skeptical, to be honest, because I knew it was a lot of rappers and I'm a singer, so I was like. But one day Banks posted, "Hey, we're doing this big Smoke the Mic tour," and I believe it was in December. I was like, okay, I have no school, I have no work. Let me come through and support. Banks is cool. And I've been to one of her events. I was like, it should be valid.
It's valid.
And then I
love that. That's your favorite word, valid.
So then I messaged her. I'm
as
like,
long as it's valid.
I was like, I'm not a rapper, but can I participate in this? She's like, of course. Da-da-da. So it was at our third isolation, if I'm pronouncing that right. It was one of the coldest days of the winter. It was under 20 degrees.
Oh my God! And it was a brutal winter.
Before I performed, a couple of my toes froze.
Oh my God!
And I have no feeling.
It heated up once you got on the stage, I'm sure.
I have no feeling. And then I was like, okay. And a lot of my songs are honestly concentrated towards women, loving all these girls. But it was
loving all these girls. I hear that.
So, but it was, since there's a lot of rappers, you got a lot of dudes, don't even smile.
Testosterone. You got that testosterone.
I was like, I'm gonna sing this love song.
And
they're gonna like it.
Throwing panties on the stage. Yes,
they're gonna like it. And then I was singing. I was like, okay, all right. People are vibing to this. All right, they're vibing to the reggae. All right. So I sang the song, and then at the end, it was I was one of the 3 finalists. And when I go to performances and competitions, especially in competitions, I never go to win. I go to exhibit myself. Whereas everybody that's watching, everyone that threw the event, whether I won or not, that guy Viva he was awesome. We need to book him for something. That's my goal when I perform. So, but I was one of the 3 finalists. And I'm like, wait, I could actually win. I don't usually win. Cheer people, cheer, and then by like
once you came out with the love song and the panties was coming, I'm just saying.
By like a hair, I won. And I'm grateful for it.
Oh my God, that's awesome!
And it opened up a lot of other opportunities.
Okay, so you didn't do the 16 bars in 60 seconds.
No.
Thing. Okay, because that's like sweat. When I seen it, I'm like, is that possible? Have you like?
Yeah, I've actually filmed 5 episodes on Saturday of 16 bars, 60
wow.
seconds. Yeah, I mean, what the 16 bars, 60 seconds actually do? With every artist that I work with, I kind of work with them as if they were my artist. What I'm subconsciously doing is training artists to talk about things that make sense and actually put your best foot forward in 60 seconds. When you go to a Russell Simmons or a Jay-Z, they might not even give you 60 seconds. You understand what I'm saying? So the 60 seconds, 16 bars is actually training you from now to actually... The first 60 seconds, it needs to be hot.
Yeah.
Let's not wait to the 3rd minute for us to be like, oh, wait, that was cool. No, we need to know that the first 60 seconds that you're valid. You understand what I'm saying? So subconsciously, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. So they don't know that, but now you guys know. Wow. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you. But how is like all of these projects that you've done, how does that help with like networking and like meeting people?
Well, for me, it trickles down really to my artists, because a lot of the networking that I do open a lot of doors for my artists. My artists will benefit more than anyone and all the artists that's involved with I Spit NYC. I'm not an artist, so honestly and truly, if I know another promoter, if I know other stuff, it's not gonna help me at all because I'm not gonna perform. But with all the knowledge and all the connections that I'm making, I'm either giving it to an artist who might need help because I get like, I'm not even lying, probably like 25 or 20 or 30. What do you call these messages
emails,
on Facebook?
messages?
Or
Okay.
emails, that's hundreds. On Facebook, like, yo, Banks, I need help with this, I need help with that. If I have it, I could give it. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? So all the networking is really for everybody else. I'm kind of like the funnel of information.
Yeah.
So it doesn't benefit me.
You're
at
the head
all,
honcho.
but-
That's all
Nah,
I'm saying.
I mean,
A little
I'm
bit.
around.
A little bit. Head honcho.
I'm
All right.
around.
Well, what can we expect from both of you in 2014? We'll start with you, and then we'll end off with you, Banks.
2014, I'm coming out with a visual series for my album.
Cool.
And also, I'm coming out with more alternative music because I definitely want to expand, the genre of reggae. I don't want it just to be, either traditional dancehall or traditional dub reggae.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to have the influence of hip hop and all the other genres that I'm equated with.
Okay. And is that going to be off of your debut album that you featured, Sins of Galley?
Sins of a Gallus.
Of a Gallus.
Yeah, Sins
What's
of
a Gallus mean?
Gallus is a Jamaican term for like a ladies man, a player.
You see why nobody thinks he's Haitian? He knows words that as a Haitian back on there. I don't know that stuff.
Hey.
But yeah, so when do you expect to come out with that visual?
I actually came out with the first visual last month for the chapter 1, and what I'm doing is I'm releasing the videos in a series of chapters to tell my story.
Oh, so it's like Locked in a Closet with R. Kelly? Is that
It's similar to that, but the way
It's all good.
I'm gonna do it different is the first video is the first chapter, the second video is the last chapter. Where you're gonna see the first video, I'm a shy guy, cannot talk to women. The second video I released, which is the last chapter, you're gonna see me cheating on this woman. And it's like,
Oh,
wait,
wow.
how did this Viva LeBurns turn into that
that one.
Viva LeBurns?
Oh my god! And where can we check that out?
The album is on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/Viva LeBurns, VIVALABURNS.
Okay, and how are we gonna get to see the visual?
The visual will be on YouTube, youtube.com/Viva LeBurns. And just to tell everybody, I'm Viva LeBurns on every social media site.
Okay.
I don't do underscores
Good.
or
No
whatnot.
underscores, no under that extra. Even though I have underscores, but you know what I mean. All right, and Banks, how about you? What you got planned for 2014?
A lot, man. Let's be very focused. There's some new things coming along. My brother Scott Morris, man, we working on a couple of things that's dope. He's definitely getting the Dean's List tour elevated to the next level. I have my label that I'm pushing even more now that NYC is becoming more of a household name. Just know that the girls is coming, man. Like, I feel like we need a female hip hop mogul, and I think I'm here to definitely handle that.
I don't think I know. And you guys are definitely going to make sure to check out me on Mezzy and Mental because I'm definitely going to be doing a vlog. Maybe next time you do I Spit NYC, I can just be with you through the whole day
That
and just
works.
follow you. Just
that
because
works.
I feel like, you like you said, you need that middle part. We need to see that middle part.
Yeah.
And I think you need to get credit for that. But we're going to end off with your song, which is You and I Are Love. Yo, I'm just... Viva La Band, you be getting the females. I'm just saying, you and I are love.
Look at how he's smiling.
I know, Zopound. But I like to end all my shows with a motivational quote to make you get up and follow your dreams, just like these two people are right now. You have to learn the rules of the game, and then you have to play better than anyone else. That's Mezzy or Mental, and we're going to end off with You and I Are Love.
Cashflow Production.
You and I are love. You and I are love. You and I. You and I. You and I. You and I. Nothing that they say. Nothing that they say will take my love away. Take my love away. Nothing that they do. Nothing that they do will stop me from loving you. Nothing that they say. Nothing that they say will take my love away. Take my love away. Nothing that they do, nothing that they do will stop me from loving you. 'Cause you and I are love, you and I are love, baby. You and I are love, 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 you and I, you and I, you and I, you and I are love. Want you in my life, no, not my girl. Baby, you're my wife. I'm treat treat you right, keep you by my side, just you and I. So baby, won't you be with me? Say you love me, say you need me, say you care. Say you love me, say you need me, I'll be there. When you want me as a lover and a friend, and I'll never, never end. Nothing that they say will take my love away. Nothing that they do will stop me from loving you. Nothing that they say will take my love away. Nothing that they do will stop me from loving you.